Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs here for another exciting edition of Not Your Den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka also known as the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden Football 2011 EA Sports, baby! Today is part 4 of our New York Jets breakdown. We're going to talk a little bit more defense because we do like the JETS, Jets defensive book. We're going to want to specifically look upon a couple different formations. The 1-5-5 is what we want to really focus on today. Our last show we talked a lot about how to play the 3-4 formation and bring a blitz from the zone, also for man, and then play coverage. So we're going to, once again, we're going to show you how to do the same exact thing from the 1-5-5. So now you're going to have 2 different formation sets to really utilize this type of defensive scheme, if you will. So with our player versus player breakdown, though, because if we're going to continue with defense, we're going to compare our free safeties, because I have been getting a lot of questions of people saying, well, Sgibs, who do we put at safety, the free safety, because they don't really have a guy for the spot. So we look at the free safeties. We have Brodney Poole and Eric Smith. Brodney Poole was an absolute Madden stud, S-T-U-D, Madden Gem, J-E-M, a couple of years back. He was a monster. Injuries have plagued him a little bit, but he still does have a good stat line. So he comes in at 6'2", 87 speed, 88 agility, and 89 acceleration, with a 68 catch, 62 tackle, and a 74 hit power. So he still has solid Madden stats. He's a good user player, if that's what I'm getting the point at. But Eric Smith comes in at 6'1", 79 speed, 87 agility, 86 acceleration, 55 catch, 75 tackle, which is better than Brodney Poole. So you want to probably maybe think about him, put him on run situations, but 80 hit power. That comes in, gives us our last spot here. 1 spot left on my depth chart. Who am I going to take? Brodney Poole. We're going to go swimming in the pool. We're going to take him. We're going to bring him to the beach with us because he is the guy that we want on the field when we're making user plays all day long. He's faster, he's taller, more athletic. He might not be able to wrap up as well, but you know, he is going to be able to make more plays. He's got the biggest thing about this comparison here is the 8 speed difference between the two. 87 speed and 79 speed, the biggest difference really. So without further ado, let's get into the tips section. Again, before we go though, actually, I want to talk a little bit about my New England Patriots. I was actually at the game yesterday with Z Farles. Great game. It was actually good. We got to sit way up top, so nosebleeds, but we were able to see a lot of the different formations, like non-stop. Farles would be like, shotgun doubles on, ogling down to single back tight doubles. We're going to wide receiver corner on bump, but you know, just all that nonsense. But it was awesome seeing Brett Favre getting taken. I mean, don't want anyone to get hurt, you know, anything along those lines. And luckily he's okay. But it was a special moment seeing Brett Favre getting carted off on the field. Maybe his last game starting, who knows? I don't know. But it was a great game. Awesome to be there. And on Saturday, this past Saturday, I accomplished that goal. My goal to do the 5K. Appreciate everyone out there that was rooting me and wishing me good luck. There's a lot of it you did, and I really appreciate that because it means a lot. It was my first ever race, and I'm actually going to be going for another one this Sunday. It's a 10K, so it's actually double what I did this past weekend. So we're going to see what happens. But again, thanks for all the support. It really helped me along. I was chugging along, going up that big hill. 32 minutes is what my time was. Not too happy about that because I did want under 30 minutes, but there's this monstrous hill, and I had not run the course yet, and that was just pure ignorance on my part, but didn't run the course, got up the hill, felt like Superman, what's that movie, Rocky, felt like Rocky, and I got to the top of the hill, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. So that really just slowed me down, but you know, I finished the race. It was good time, but enough of the jibba jabba. Let's get to the tips, ladies and gents. So we're going to move the camera in. As always, we keep it real 24/7 around these parts, in the Mad Den, of course. The Laser Show. For all of you that don't know, show number 42, MaddenBible.com. Follow me on Twitter, Sgibs7. Alright, so, back up a little bit here. Cut off Bronny Poole's head a little bit. Alright, so the play we want to come out in from the New York Jets playbook and from the 1-5-5 is the cover one man play. Now we'll come out in a passing formation, and so we're going to come out. When you see it by default, it's nothing really special. Everyone's manned up. We're going to call bump and run. So we'll call bump and run. Everyone's manned up. What we want to do in this situation is all we want to do is global blitz all the linebackers. So we're going to hit R1 down for PS3, and we're going to hit RB down on the stick for 360. What that's going to do is that's going to blitz all of our linebackers. There's 5 on the field. We have 1 down lineman, which means we're sending 6 at the quarterback whenever we do this. I also like to do is pinch the linebackers in. It just makes a little tighter set here, which means then I like to stack my guy here in the A gap so that I know I'm going to get I should be getting right A gap pressure. Next, I like to man up my user guy on the halfback, and what I like to do in this situation is I like to use the defensive assist button. So when he calls hike, that's where I show you what's going to happen. Now I'm not controlling him, but I'm going to block everybody else. See if I can get some protection here. And defensive, I'm just going to be holding X on the other controller. Defensive assist just lets me lock on to that guy. I mean, I'm literally, I didn't make that pick because I was only holding X, but what I was able to do is track the offensive player, and I was really able to stay with him. He wasn't able to juke me because the defensive assist lets the computer take over the course of action of how the defender is going to defend the offensive player. So D-assist against man-to-man is a great option because you're not going to get burnt if they do something cute. You know, put them on a slant right, put them on a slant left. You're not going to get beat that way. So behind it, though, that one play, you have a lot of pressure coming, and try that one more time. So we just global blitz the backers. It's real quick. I mean, this is one of the quickest plays to set up. I like to, you can re-blitz the D-tackle down. But as you'll see here, there's really no, as I get the man up, there's really no guys that are going to be open on this. I mean, right off the bat, the pressure's going to come immediately. Right up the middle, I got on the release off of Leonard. He was a bad route, but what we really wanted to take a look at was how the pressure came in. I mean, we're sending 6. It's very similar to the 3-4 sting pinch. What just is happening is that we're conceding, you know, maybe they get the deep ball on us. We're going to just send the house, though. So that's the man version. Now, what we can do to complement that is call our man version, which is our cover 2 audible. This time, same pressure, going to global blitz everyone again. And this time we're going to put our outside DBs who are in yellows, put them in purples, and then we're going to shade the safeties in. And then we're going to play up in the box with our free safety right here. And we probably, on this part, we want to shade the bunch because that's where more guys are. That's where they can hurt us more. So we'll shade the bunch. They might expect man this time. They might do something. So what we're doing again is just shade the bunch, and then try it and get the pressure. I wasn't able to click on and get the catch there. But as you can see, this time, this time we have a zone. So when they might have been expecting man, I dropped in the zone. That flat's going to be covered there pretty well. Won't be able to get a couple of yards gain. Over here, our left spot, safety's trying to recover deep. Unfortunately, we have Jim Leonard in there who's kind of slow. Maybe want to, what we'd probably do in that situation, he was just too close to the line of scrimmage for my liking on that play. So that's probably better depth for him. So there we go. So Leonard now is in a little better position to defend against that deep ball. Here we are again. And I mean, the pressure got there very quick, as you can see. That's what we're trying to do. Bring the same pressure. We have a man play. Now we also have a zone play. Now we can mix in man coverage D and a zone coverage D. Now to call a zone coverage D, what I like to do is it's the cover 3 from this same formation. This time we're going to instead of global blitzing the linebackers, we're going to global put them in yellows. So instead of flicking down the right stick, you flick up on the right stick. Now that's going to drop everyone in the yellow zone beside their D tackle, who we're going to let to rush. And then this time we're going to leave pull deep and we're just going to take Harris and we're going to roam with Harris over the middle of the field here. Now we have 5 guys in yellow zones, we have 2 flat zones, and 3 deep zones. So when they're expecting pressure this time, maybe they're going to make a quick throw, and now the field is just absolutely covered. And there it is. I tried to sit the route in over the middle of the field, but the 5 yellow zones were really able to shut down all the reads that I might have had. So as you can see, there's just literally I have a defender everywhere. I mean, the flat's covered, so he can't hit the flat there. The left flat's covered because I have a flat zone over there. So there, the flat is covered as well. Both deep routes are covered. Deep routes covered there. Deep routes covered there. And then again, you saw the pick that happened. So that's the zone coverage play. Now we can also do a man coverage play out of this play as well. So it's the same cover one, but it's a global blitz up, or a global yellow zone up. And then what we like to do is just like to place one of our guys in the yellow zone on the halfback so that everyone's manned up. But now we have just had a ton of yellow zones over the middle of the field. With a lot of people loving to run crossing patterns, this is a lot of something you'll see. So 2 drag routes, and now with defenders everywhere, just, you know, they complete it for 2 yards this time instead of scampering upfield because the yellow zones are there to help aid in defense. So just another thing that really can help a lot with your defense. Again, we're mixing in man and zone blitzes combined with coverage schemes from the same set. So you can never really key in on, is it man, is it zone, are they bringing pressure, are they dropping guys in coverage. It's tough to do, it's tough to see, but this is what's really going to help you to win ball games. I am Sgibs, guys. This is show number 42. This is the Ben Jarvis Green Ellis edition. It is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show. You and I together with a whole lot of you and only a little bit of me. We're changing the Madden community, aren't we?